I just want to say one thing first. Firstly, there's nothing wrong with being different, right? Like, naturally, women and men are going to be different in regards to physique, strength, endurance, conditioning, etc., etc. But sometimes we've got ego issues. All right, we've got major ego issues in the fitness industry. And like I said, I'm not going to take too much time. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. I forgot the creator's name, but I'll go ahead and put it in the description and let's play.
Three guys with big egos versus three girls with even bigger muscles. Someone's getting dragged.
I didn't work.
It's gonna be them.
What? Seriously?
First event, sandbag drag. Both teams are gonna drag a 100-pound sandbag down to the barrel twice and back. First team back here, past the barrel, wins. Two rules: you can't touch the sandbag and the sandbag cannot leave the ground. My command to go, you're gonna proceed.
I'm Brooke McCluskey. I'm a powerlifter. This is nothing for me. The fit chicks will come out on top.
My name is Wesley Spinner. Well, I guess I'm just average. I don't do anything in particular very well.
Go!
I just want to note the difference in compartment, or just composure, right? How people handle themselves. Now, listen, this is not an attack on women. That's not my main objective, and personally, I don't really give a shit. But here's what I would say: of course, you're gonna have your strong women, and there's gonna be women that are outliers, right? But ladies, y'all are not stronger than us. I'm sorry. You're not stronger than us. And there's no reason for you to be upset about this. No reason at all. Like I said, we all have our own differences. Some things men do better than women and vice versa, right? So we have to be able as a society to have some sort of appreciation for it. But I don't know. I just think it's really interesting, the egos between the two groups. But let's continue. Right after I hit play.
There's a lot of bungee in that sandbag.
I'm a dad of three that pretty much just tries to stay in shape, would just keep up with my kids.
Average Joe's taking off first, past the barrel.
I work out 6 days a week. I usually train between 1 and 3 hours every single day.
So you got down, back, conserve energy, don't gas out. You have four more events after this, y'all. 4 more events. Do not gas out in the first event.
Don't be offended that we're stronger than you. I'm a reservist now.
Yo, this lady is mad annoying. This lady right here, the one in the red, I'm telling you, the most annoying throughout this entire thing, because I've seen this before. And I already watched it. Not like, I watched the entire thing, but yo, there is something has to be said about this. This is crazy. And on top of that as well, like, again, this is not me trying to make a slight on anyone, obviously in particular to women, but what I find really interesting is that the women that carry that false sense of bravado, and as guys, we could see it in other guys too, like the guy who thinks he's hella macho, but really not. For some reason, some of those women who see masculinity, they have adopted that ideology of just being like this overly machismo kind of guy. And it just doesn't work. Like you try to come off as confident, and you are, right? But much like the men who act that way, a large part of it comes off as not only condescending, but also a little insecure. I mean, if you have to remind people day in, day out that you are strong or you're stronger than them, are you really strong? I mean, wouldn't that be proven in, not only this competition, but just how you move and how you do things in general? But I don't know. It might be a moot point to some, but personally, I just feel like that's something that, we can do without.
The duty great years.
Go, 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 go. If y'all can speed it up and sprint, you can catch them. They're slowing down significantly. Average Joe's in the lead.
I am Jesus Miguel Chavez. The reason I'm here today is because I reacted to a Craigslist ad. The individual here said fun times. So this is not what I expected.
Hey, Sus, watch the bag.
They said this wasn't cardio. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm still drunk. Sorry.
Talking all that shit, and now you're making excuses. Sad.
It's brute strength. It's the Mountain Dew I had. Walk it out.
135, 136. Average Joe's past the barrel. We're just getting started. 4 events left. You are not going to want to miss the last one.
There's no way.
Event number 2, fill the barrel. Y'all's job is to take the smaller bucket down to the ocean, run back, fill up the barrel halfway. But there's a surprise. The bucket has holes in it.
Holes?
What?
3, 2, 1, go! Go. I don't know why they're all 3 running. Average Joe's have a very...
Why did they all go?
That's what I'm thinking.
Pretty average of them.
Pretty average of them. Yo, and this is the shit that gets so exhaustive, right? Let me just hit the buzzer on this hoe. Yo, this shit gets so exhaustive. Just like, yo, like guys that act like this are annoying, but women that act like this are so fucking annoying. Like every chance you get, you try to throw a jab at someone. And it's not even like it's not like you're winning a title, you're winning a championship, nothing. None of that. But you're just taking shots. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure they don't know these guys, right? So, I mean, yeah, is the strategy stupid? Probably. But guess who you think is going to win? Go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Let's continue.
Fill it fast. Come on, come on, come on.
Nice,
Come
nice,
on,
nice,
Wes.
nice. Good.
You're leaking. Good fill, good fill. So far, we got average Joes with just a little bit more water in there.
Stay in the water.
Come on, Brandon.
I'm gonna go all the way.
Wes is gunning it, not even worrying about the hold.
I realized that they were saving energy by doing the little assembly line thing. Let me fill it. Do the assembly line. I thought it would be smarter for us to kind of change it up, kind of do that one of us.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? You went from essentially chastising these dudes for their strategy, and now you adopt it because you realize it works. Interesting how that works.
The water.
There we go. Wes is quick.
Keep it full, keep it full.
Yep.
Put some spinach in there. It doesn't come out of the bucket. So they're focusing on volume of bucket fills.
I would say anything that has endurance involved. I feel like I'm pretty above average. This is light work. I do this every day. Brandon, take one lap. Take one lap.
This may be an upset for the fitness ladies.
Try to plug a hole.
These are very much cardio events. Good job, Brandon. Almost there. Maybe like 1 or 2 more bucket fills. Bring it in, Brooke. Bring it in, Brooke. There we go. Very concise. One more bucket fill. One more for Average Joe's. Looks like 2 more for the women. Average Joe's coming in. Is this going to do it? Average Joe's, fill the barrel. All right, Average Joe's, you came out on top. What was your strategy?
Put water in the barrel.
Nice, good
Easy
strategy.
as that. Put water in the barrel. That's it. And again, it's something so simple, right? Like just a simple example of how teamwork or just how men and women function differently in those settings. And it's not that one is better than the other, but to go out of your way to criticize one when you don't understand what's happening and then try to adopt the very same practices and strategies in order to win is hilarious. You look like a clown, in my personal opinion.
To analyze this event, it would be that teamwork makes the dream work.
From the beginning, we probably would have changed it and done the assembly line from the start.
Why did they all go?
That's what I'm thinking. We have 3 events left, all strength events. Event number 3, deadlifts. Each person will deadlift 10 reps. At the end of each set, you will rotate. The first team did not complete their 10 reps loses. Any questions?
I have a question for Neon Laces. With your running shoes, would you like a lesson on how to deadlift?
Bruh. Yo, somebody get this lady off the show, fam. Get her off the fucking show. Like, why? I used to get bullied when I was younger. I used to get bullied when I was younger. I didn't get bullied by women, but I remember when kids would just try to take random shots. You know, like I would just be in gym catching strays because I was fat. Like, bro, are we serious right now? Like, what is the point? And I don't know. Maybe somebody could say this is triggering me, right? Like, I'm not easily offended, right? But when I hear grown ass adults act like this, and yeah, sure, one could say it's a competition, but again, why are you talking shit? You're losing. Like, you're literally losing this competition. All 3 of you collectively are losing this competition, and yet somehow you still find the need to keep talking that shit. Crazy, man. It's crazy.
Sure. I have nothing to prove today. I am here to have fun because that's what life's all about, having fun.
Ready? Mount the bar. Rep.
Let's go.
There's 1. Set it down. Yep. Rep 2.
Go. It's that bodybuilder.
Right now I'm deadlifting about like 315 per rep. I just keep it light.
Last rep. Rep 10.
Endurance, bro. Let's go.
Great job. Great form. Rotate. Next up. 3, 2, 1. Rep.
Let's go.
Good.
I think just knowing what the average male can deadlift and what I can deadlift, we're like here maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I could be humbled today.
Good. Rep 4.
I'd like to think people that are more fit would win. One thing I am sure of, though, I will finish this pack of crackers.
Both teams complete. Rotate.
Good job.
Let's go.
3rd round. Jesus and Vera. Vera, anything to say to your opponent?
I'm watching you, Neon Laces.
3, 2, 1. Rep.
There we go.
Let's go, Jesus.
Rep 1.
There we go.
Let's go, Jesus.
Rep 2.
There you go. Your knees.
knees,
I
watch
can
your
probably
knees.
deadlift a little bit more than an average guy.
Rep 6.
I'll be really good at deadlifting for a long time. I can do that.
Easy, easy.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Good. Rotate.
Yeah, just
Rep
warming
6.
up. Let's go.
Rep 4.
There you go. Easy, easy, easy.
I've done a few ultra marathons. I've completed a 50 miler, 100K, 334 Spartan mutters. I competed in the Hypercon games last year. Rally in the Valley. I competed in High Rock 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Yo, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. No one invited you to this show for that reason. And you know what else is kind of annoying? Like, the idea of being hype, or, I mean, one could be proud, right? But the idea of thinking that being stronger than the average man is an accomplishment, it really isn't. I mean, the average guy is what, like 5'7", 170, 185 pounds, obviously works a 9 to 5 and isn't really that active. Like, great, you're beating the human version of a slug. Are you really that proud of yourself? I'm stronger than the average guy. Who gives a fuck? No one cares. This is not like a, oh my God, you're the greatest. No one cares. And the craziest reality is that in her realm, in her like universe of strong women, for all we know, she could be at the bottom of the barrel, because there are some ridiculously strong women, and they definitely do deserve a shout out. It's perfectly okay to acknowledge that there are women that are strong. But, you know, to be proud that you're stronger than the average dude, like, okay, great. I'm smarter than a newborn. Someone give me a Nobel Prize. Like, what are we arguing here?
I've done quite a few things. Pretty successful overall.
My training as of recently has been sitting down. I don't spend much time in the gym, but that's okay because I'm here to have fun.
30 total reps for each team. We're going to keep going. Rep 9.
He's getting tired. He was slow on the last one.
Rep 5. Come on, pull Jesus. Pull Jesus.
There you go. There you go. Don't hurt yourself.
Rep 6.
Okay. Good effort.
Hey! I knew we had this event from the beginning. Looking forward to an actual strength event with this to be able to actually use our muscle.
Like the good old saying from Rocky IV says, if you dies, he dies.
Jesus, it ain't that serious.
4th event, Kugel push.
One thing I want to note about what the woman said about, you know, more strength-based challenges. Yo, from a fitness perspective, as a former coach, I mean, I'm still a coach, just don't really be coaching. Yo, side note, the reason why I don't coach that much anymore is because y'all fat, I'm going to say an expletive. Y'all fat niggas are annoying, man. Y'all are annoying. And I'm using that word for everyone, right? It doesn't matter what color. But no, y'all are annoying because y'all would pay me $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 for 3 months and not lose any weight. I'd make you a workout program. We'd train 4 days a week, an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, and would not lose any weight. And then when I ask you what the reason is, you tell me it's some bullshit, right? Like, we all know it's your diet, right? We know you're still drinking, whatever the case may be. This is what I want to say, fellas. If you are the type of person who is overweight, right? You looking like one of these average Joes over here on the screen. If you are one of these dudes and you want to get in shape, not to be stronger than a strong woman, but, you know, you want to get in shape, stuff like that. Today, towards the end of this episode, for the main topic of conversation, we're going to be talking about weight loss. We're going to be talking about ways you could actually lose some weight and actually keep that shit off. And I'll share some of my own supplements as well. Now, before I even note, I do want to say one thing. First and foremost, not only am I not your coach, I'm not your doctor. So if you take any of that advice and apply it and you die, fam, that's not my problem. That's yours. That's not my problem. It's yours. Okay. So take all the information with a fucking grain of salt. But here's what I was trying to get to before. So she mentioned a lot of like strength-based exercises for the competition and for competition's sake. But yo, that's not the true marker of health and fitness. That's not the marker of fitness whatsoever. The reality is, if you are not cardiovascularly conditioned to do certain movements, I mean, our bodies are built to move, right? Of course, we are strong because we adapt to our environments and, you know, we work with and counterbalance the weight that's put against us with gravity and all this other stuff, right? But what I'm trying to get at here is, if you are solely focused on the strength aspect of your fitness regimen, you are not fit. You're just strong. You can just move stuff. But what is the point of moving things like once or twice or maybe even 10 times, right? If it's also being done inefficiently, without power and without any sort of precision. You have to be holistic with your fitness approach. Like you have to cover every aspect: nutrition, physical, mental, sleep. All of those things play a role. And if you're not going to, either highlight or make those other things an additional priority, even though technically priority is only one thing, right? But if you're not going to take care of those other things, then you won't reach your apex. You won't be as fit as you think you could be. And this goes for guys and girls. But again, take it with a grain of salt. If you want that advice, then go for it. If not, then hey, I guess be happy being fat. But anyway, let's continue.
Wes, what do you... Each match will go 3 rounds. The team with the most accumulative points at the end will take the win for this event. Here are the rules. No face striking, no striking in the groin, no striking in the chest. Everybody down? Fit ladies, ready?
I think that they are men that don't know what they're in for.
Average Joe's ready?
No, I'm not threatened. Not even a little bit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, Brandon.
First one out of the circle loses. Get him, Montana. Get it.
Come on,
Montana
Get low.
is a black belt in McMath. Don't go down the circle.
Stay low.
That was close. That was a foot. Get him. Montana putting up a fight. Get it.
Yeah.
Montana. First point for Average Joe's. 3, 2, 1, go. Second point.
Come on,
Get him out of that circle. Get him out of that circle, Montana.
Push.
Montana feet still in the circle. Uh-oh, she got that squat streak. Pushes Brandon out of the circle. 1 point. This is the final point for this match. 3, 2, 1, go. Get it.
There you go.
Get out of that circle.
Reset.
Brandon putting on heavy defense.
Yeah.
Montana pushing out of the circle. She's dropping down to the knees, getting a lot of strength from the bottom. Now to intertwine.
There you go. Come on.
Drive.
Yeah, they're like past each other. It's like
Push.
wrestling
This
now.
is a full body
come on,
strength,
Brandon.
full body movement.
There you go.
Brandon, you just tip her over just one time. There it is.
Good game.
2 points for the Joes.
I'm just trying not to hurt him.
The average.
Cope is crazy. The cope is crazy. The cope is insane. Bro has like damn near 6-7 inches on her in terms of height, right? And she goes, I was just not trying to hurt him. God damn it, man. The ego is so large on these women. It's actually not only palpable, but also quite funny. Let's continue.
On top. It's almost lunchtime. Are we getting pizza out here?
I'll take some Coca-Cola.
Diet Coke. Try to keep it healthy.
We have Jesus and Vera. Average Joe's ready? Ladies ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Get in there. Whoa. Hey!
Oh,
That was
Jesus.
a face hit. What are you guys talking about?
1 point for the fitness ladies. No face striking, no groin, no chest strike. If I see it again.
Sorry, I didn't realize I had my shit on mute. Isn't that crazy that they still gave her the point anyway? Now, let's just say Jose was the one that hit her in the face. They would have deducted the point, but hey, that's neither here nor there, right?
We'll pause it and we'll reset. 3, 2, 1, go.
Stay low. Get low.
Oh, she
He hit it first.
He was out first.
Roll it back.
After footage review, the play on the field stands. 1 point for Jesus, 1 point for Vera. Last and final point for this round. 3, 2, 1, go.
God.
4 points.
There you go. Stop fucking playing around. Listen, I'm not saying go hard, try to injure them, whatever the case may be. But if you are going to pull up to a competition knowing damn well physically you are outnumbered, even if the guy is average, and you're still going to pop all this shit just to get put up like that, that's crazy. That's crazy. Stop playing with him. I don't even know why they were like wasting their time with all this lollygagging. Yeah, I would have sent her across the beach, bro. I would have sent her across the beach.
Total for the Average Joes, 2 points total for the fitness ladies. But this last round could change it all. We have Brooke versus Wes. Average Joes ready?
Ready.
Fitness ladies ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That was close. Average Joe.
Exactly. Finish
Point.
her shit.
Good.
Finish her
My
shit.
ego's hurting right now.
Round 2. 3, 2, 1, go. It's still good. It's still good. She has to make it out of the circle. Average Joe's point. Last and final point. 3, 2, 1, go. Good strength by Brooke. Average Joe's point.
Good game.
Yo, she got straight up bullied. Straight up bullied. And it's so funny because if you remember the clips prior, who was talking the most shit? She was. She was talking the most shit out of everyone. And it's funny because the guys aren't even saying anything. They're like, yeah, we're just here. We're chilling. The ladies are taking this so serious. And I'm not saying it's satisfying, right? Like, I don't have schadenfreude or whatever the phrase is called. But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to go out of your way to talk this much about the average dude and you can't beat the average dude, first of all, you need to reconsider your fitness program because clearly it's not working. If you can't beat the guy who literally is eating like a Twinkie or crackers in the middle of your competition and he doesn't work out, yeah, your fitness program sucks. I'll just keep it a buck.
3 points for Average Joe's, 1 point for Strong Ladies. This is absolutely crazy. I thought this is going a completely different way than I originally anticipated. Last final event, tug of war, the ultimate test of strength and endurance. Humans have been tugging for thousands of years.
What?
First team past the barrel loses. Do you guys understand? Do you guys
Watch how easy
understand?
this is.
When I
Fellas,
release the rope,
fellas,
you guys
watch
are
how
going to
easy
tug.
this is.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, pull the slack. 3. Oh, it didn't work.
Pull.
Oh, the whole
you guys,
team?
You hold it. Yeah, hold.
Bruh, y'all seen what I'm seeing? Bruh. What is going on here? Are these women even fit? Let's keep it a buck.
Hold it. Pull back. There we go. The whole team has to be past the barrel. You guys pull. Fitness ladies are holding them. Pull, Montana.
Hold it.
Pull.
Heave.
You guys will have pulling power. Pull. If y'all synchronize, 3, 2, 1, pull. Montana just past the barrel. Average Joe's take the W.
That's right. Average Joe's out here taking the W. Let me drop a flex bomb for him. Let me drop another one right after this one. Now, fellas, I just want to say this is a clear demonstration of what it means when not just science or just, reality hits, but, truthfully what it means to not only be an average man, but also to kind of like live in this atmosphere of where, you're constantly being scrutinized at every turn. Now, I also know that ladies have faced that as well. But if we're talking about growth and quote unquote equality, I'm not exactly sure if that's the same route you want to go in regards to, making shit fair. But that's just me. Now, what I'm saying here is not necessarily even correlated to this, but more importantly, I think it's an important lesson in humility. Not only humility, but also it's an important lesson in just having the understanding and the wherewithal to know that, again, it's okay. Like, yo, there are men that are weaker than other men. There are women that are weaker than other women, and vice versa, right? Like, there are men that are stronger. Whatever the case may be, it's okay to not be that strong. I mean, personally speaking, unless you're a dude. If you are Jose and you're getting beat out on the deadlifts, fam, you're gonna have to work out a little bit more. But understand this. Let's make this insanely clear. It's okay for both men and women to have their differences. What's not okay is when you start categorizing or scrutinizing people for said differences, right? That's never okay. But at the end of the day, can we all just come to the understanding and the realization that, yo, there are going to be women that are strong, but they're not all going to be stronger than men. And there are going to be some men that, inherently might be strong, but they might not be stronger than some women. And that's okay. Wherever you are in this life or on this, this journey, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are, it's okay to have differences and, to be on a different level, a level above or a level below, blah, 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 kumbaya shit.